And, you know, when we started off this morning, I don't think I heard anyone say that we were going to find one of these today. And there you go. We did. G'day, folks. I'm the Coffee Bush Kid in the morning rays of the sun. What are we up to today? Well, you can see I'm back out in the pineys. This area's been harvested. Back behind me down there. There. Oh, there we go. My finger's working now. Yep. A lot of diggings behind me. That piece of ground up there, I've never swung over, so I don't know what's there. Over that way, there's used to be stuff. So we might play around here. We might end up at another spot. Who knows? I would like to use the M9 coil, but because it's all been harvested, I think it's going to be too much of a push, so I'll stay with the M8 so that I've got that pokeability around. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. It is a glorious day, as you can see. So, more than likely, enough yabba from me. Let's get out there. Alrighty, the targets have been few and far between, in fact non-existent. I have changed location. I'm just going up beside this road. The coffee bush isn't so thick on the edge of the pines. I've got a signal. Now, it's an interesting one. Oh, look at that. I've got an orangey bit around my bloody control pod. Thank you very much, Luke. Does a great job. Looks pretty flash, bit of bling. Woohoo! Actually, I need to shift that out of the way if it'll stick into the ground. And I got this 26 signal. That one. See how it's right on the bottom of the screen? That's what we're going to go and dig for. It's just an interesting one. I'm going to say it's brass. So, oh, it is a bit soft there. Bit soft. People say, you're dreaming, boy. It's as hard as the hobs of hell. Move that out the way so I don't fall. All right. What will it be? Is it going to be a suspender buckle? Will it be a buckle? Will it be a button? Sounds like it's still. Looks like from the splodge we've disturbed it. So it will be interesting to see what's there. Still down there. Alright, let's get the old pinpointer out and see what the go is, shall we? That's telling me it's steel. Let's do this one-handedly. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Oh, isn't it the way something always rolls back down to the bottom of the hole for you? Good. Oh, there it is. Right there in front of me. A little pistol shot. Oh, well, it's actually been a while since I've had a pistol shot. But that was interesting. That was at the bottom of the screen. Most people don't usually dig it. Non-ferrous target. And there it is. Actually, that's not a bad one. All right, we'll keep going. Here's our next one. This is looking all right. Got to be happy with something like that that's nice and solid. Oh, so it's just down here. I'm going to potentially say it's a button. It's just there. So I reckon we could probably get that if the ground allows it, and it's going to. There we go. Ready? Over she goes. Say that would be in the clod. Oh, you are joking me. That's about a 22 casing. Where are we there? Yep. Just a little brass 22 casing. Still, non-ferrous. Gave us a good signal. It was on that non-ferrous target line there. Nice tight splodge. Anyway, enough looking at that. We need to look at something a bit better. The ground is hard, but we have a signal like this in it. You're not going to leave that there, are you? Alrighty, so, right, let's start back here. There we go. Now, did we get it out? Probably did. Or not. There we go. Must have been just off the side. Alright. There we go, that's a bit nicer. Oh! Oh no. Is that? Yes, it is. That bloody thing. Good signal. Shotty end. Yep. Made in London. Just EB. Number 12, London. Anyway, we will keep going. I got a 38 signal there, where all that is. I got that. It's another pistol shot. Doesn't look like it's been fired, it's been dropped. That's a bigger one. Now what I'm happy about is it's the time of year when the belladonna lilies are out. Now they will give you an idea of where someone may have lived and they wanted a garden. But the other thing we've got to keep in mind with is that this has all been dozed. So they've dozed, you can see the pine trees that have been put in, so we're on the edge of that. But all these belladonna lilies, funnily enough, are all in a straight line. That seems to be a furrow. It keeps going along, so they've been spread from thither to yon. But there's still a good indication of old life around. So there's been a bit of dumpage around. Someone's dropped some bloody pistol shot. There's been diggings through here. So anyway, we'll keep going, see what we can find. Well, finally, I had what was it? I think it was about a 12. But it was good and it was solid. 12, 17, something like that. And, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh yeah, you know who you're watching. It's probably going to be a plain one. After all that, I have to deliver you a plain one. Yep, it is. No writing, no nothing. There we go. Anyway, it is a button. We found it. You were with me when we did it. Life doesn't get much better. Let's keep going. Isn't it funny how it's always the way? I'm about to head back to the ute. I'm just heading back down onto the road. And I got this. actually, if I shift that out of the way. Right. Now I've lost it. There we go. Look at this. You don't want to go leaving a signal like that in the ground. Rightio. I'll keep an eye on it. You keep an eye on it too. Rightio. Ready? In we go. Oh, looks hard, but I can actually get down, which is good. Oh, was that it? It looks like it. Yep. Bottle top. That'll do it to you nearly every time. Bugger. I have found an amazing amount of lead around this area. I've taken to the trees now just for a bit of shade. And we've got that. Lay your bets down. Button, lead, shoddy end. Don't think suspender buckle. What else could it be? Oh, I don't know. Make something up. Put it in the comments. That's the way. Let's see if we are out. Boop, 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 boop. There's a bit of steel in there. We are all still in there. Okay. What will it be? I hope it's not a 22 casing. Let's move that to there. Just hoping it's not that. And it was. Oh. Oh no. Melted lead. There we go. Oh, that might be zinc actually. It's a bit hard. Oh, no, it's lead. Bugger! Said we were finding lots of it. I hope not to find too much more. Anyway, we will keep going. Alrighty. Lead. Lead. A 43, I think it was. Now. No, 44, 40. I have seen it. I know what it is. I've even covered it up for dramatic reveal. So, you can tell at least it's something decent. It's down in there. You ready? There it is. There it is. Can anyone pick what it is right now? Right from the get-go? Time is ticking. Yeah, that was a big bloody giveaway, wasn't it? That is a pocket watch winder. It's still got the top loop, but you can see how it came adrift. It's not a fancy one. It hasn't got a number in the centre there. But that would have wound up your pocket watch. You would have had this on your fob chain. That's a cool find. Very happy with that. I think it beats the button. And the button beats the lead. So yeah, nice little find. Very happy with that one. Let's see if we can find something a little bit better again. Things are looking up, he says as we look at a watch winder. Anyway, let's keep going. Alrighty, I've got this. That's what pulled me up. And, oh yeah. There we go again. Now, are we lucky to have writing on it? Oh, you know what? I don't think we are. I think this is just going to be another plain one. Yep. A plain one. Alright, we will keep going. I would like some writing on it, I tell you. Anyway. Well, just down there where that imprint is. Oh, it was a glorious 66, 67. What would that have been? You wouldn't believe it was that. But it was. And that's a chunk of lead. It's a hell of a piece. So that'll have to come home for the scrappy. There you go. $3 a kilogram. Oh, it's not going to take me long, is it? Alrighty, I have a signal. You ready? Gotta like the look of that, don't you? Brightened up a little bit. Oh no! Doesn't matter how much it brightens up, it's still a bloody shotty end. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, on to the next. Well, a mid-40s signal down in there yielded me yet another button, but plus ultra, I believe is what it says. Now Gabby did tell me what it does all mean, being Latin, but I can't remember. But since it's a cool looking button, it's only right that I say hello to Canute, who is the first of our membership to join the Button Brigade. So what more of a fitting way than a very swish looking 4-holer. Even though it's not a best ring edge, it is a plus ultra. So yeah, thank you very much, Canute, for joining the Button Brigade in our memberships. Awesome. Anyway, let's see if we can find any other secrets hidden in the ground. Alright, I've got this signal. I do not know what it is. I like the numbers. We need something to save the day, I can tell you. Is it going to be... In fact, I'll go in with a pinpointer. See, I don't know. I want something good. You know, we need that good last target to sort of finish off on. Oh, it seems big, doesn't it? Too big for... Hang on. Right. That seems way too big. That's a bloody hubcap. Is it? I think it is. Mirror. There you go. Bloody hell. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who hasn't got the best finds of all? It is you, Coffee Bush Kid. You've had a pretty poor day. Yep. Anyway, we've been out together. And, yeah, we'll keep going, I suppose. Well, I got a 51, 53 signal. Just there, kicked it away in the leaf litter. And it was that. This is not a rivet. This is in fact a handle, lid, knob off a tobacco tin. Now we can see that's pewter. It's all bloody eating away. But yeah, that would have been on the top of a tobacco tin back in the day. We often find them with more florally design. I don't actually find them like that often, but that's a pretty cool little find. Nice little touch of humanality. Oh. And I think before the helicopter finds us, we'll head on to the next one. Well, I've changed to another spot after having some lunch. I had 2 signals down here. One there, one there. We'll do this one first. Looks interesting. Oh, I know what that is. That's the valve out of a tyre. Good non-ferrous target. We dug it. There it is. All right. The second one is that one. Now, I think I know what it is. And because I think I know what it is, I'm reasonably excited. Or maybe I don't know what it is. I thought that this was going to be a saw medallion. But it may not be. No, it's not. Bugger. But still, it's an interesting find. It is a rivet. Though that does have a knurl on the edge of it. I think instead of all this bloody conjecture and everything, I might just have a little bit of a clean up of it. And then we'll find out what it is that I do actually have. Okay. We are back and there it is. It is a knob, a turning knob off something. There you go. All its engineering terminology, a turning knob off something. Now we can see on the edge there, it's got a milled edge, parallel knurling. So that was used for turning something, so your fingers had a bit of grip on something. So it's a nice piece. Don't know what it was off, but I know what it was used for. So that's sort of a win, isn't it? And you know, when we started off this morning, I don't think I heard anyone say that we were going to find one of these today. And there you go. We did. Anyway, we will keep moving, see if we can't find something else. Well, from out of that hole with a janky 26 signal, I got that. And that is just a little pocket knife. So there it is in the hand. You see the 2 ends of it there. This is just one side. Yeah. Part of the spring mechanism, I take it. But yeah, just a little pocket knife. Huh. Cute little thing. Anyway, we'll keep going. Alrighty folks, that is the day done. It has been a hard day on the coil. Thought I would have done a little bit better. I've walked a lot and I've swung 2 to 3 times as much. We found buttons. We found lead, we found shoddy pellets. We have March flies. Got a couple of bits of brassage and so forth. Gee, there was really nothing much to write home about. We did try the Nocta Acupoint pin pointer. I'm quite happy with that. And there's another little interesting bit that I didn't mention on there. The tip on it is a wear tip, so it can come off when you've worn it out, put a new one on. And that was designed by Ed and Caitlin from Detected, an Australian company here. So I reckon it's pretty bloody neat that an international company like Nocta would take advice or an innovation, if you like, an improvement to their own product and go, yep, I reckon that's a bloody good idea, and implement it. So, you know, to have a nice little Australian connection there with the pinpointer, I reckon's all right. Now, I did also forget to mention that Knut, who is one of our button brigade, is from Norway. Blows me away that a bloke from Norway wants to become a member to the Coffee Bush Kid channel. I reckon that's absolutely brilliant. Anyway, we post one of these videos at 6:30 on a Saturday night our time. Come on over and like, share and subscribe, comment, do all the things to make a channel grow, 'cause it's free. And if you want to support the channel a little bit more, you can also join our membership as well. Anyway, keep in mind, always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. And after a bit of a rest, I'll catch you next time.